Let's go over Star Wars Episode 9 when it comes to Mark Hamill's response of General Leia. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, in case you guys missed it, a couple of weeks ago, there was a big rumor based off of an older rumor months and months ago that Meryl Streep would indeed replace Carrie Fisher for General Leia in Star Wars Episode 9. Now, in a recent interview by Collider, they actually had the opportunity to go ahead and speak with Mark Hamill, and he had some things to say of how essentially Carrie Fisher is irreplaceable as the character of General Leia, or just Leia overall. And looking at all of this, this is what Mark Hamill had to say. He states this: "I don't know what the specific plans were for that character, but since Han was more prominent in 7, Luke was more prominent in 8, we assumed that Leia would be more prominent in 9, especially with the dynamic of Kylo Ren being her son. I think it will be tough recasting because she's so indelibly linked to that character." He goes on to state, "They've already ruled out the idea of computer generating her performance like they did with Peter Cushing. So gee, that's got to be a really not an insurmountable problem, but I know the script had been developed enough so when we lost her, they had to go back to square one. She's irreplaceable as far as I'm concerned." So that's all Mark Hamill had to say about General Leia being portrayed by a different actress and all of that, and you know, how the whole entire script went back to square one, which is pretty crazy if you think about it, because that in and on itself tells us that Leia had a vital role in the final film in the sequel trilogy. If you guys ask me, I believe that whole entire movie was to be between both mother and son, you know, Leia and Ben Solo, and I think that there could have been a redemption story in that movie that could have been different from Return of the Jedi, where Leia in this case is essentially in Luke Skywalker's spot in Return of the Jedi, trying to turn a family member. So in the original trilogy, you know, it's Luke Skywalker trying to turn the father back to the good side, and then in the sequel trilogy, it could have very well been the mother trying to redeem the son. And maybe they could have done a, you know, nice little twist on something, like maybe, I don't know, Leia sacrifices herself for Ben Solo, and that's when Ben Solo snaps out of it and turns back to the light. They could have done so many different things, and I think the fact that they had to redo the whole entire script definitely tells us that yes, Leia had a vital role in that movie. Now, apart from Meryl Streep, you know, quite possibly being Leia, that's a rumor upon a rumor, so take it for what it is. But if you ask me, I think that Stevie Nicks is a far better fit for an older Leia, because she really does look like an older Carrie. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.